Hello, stakeholders. I'm here to present my budget and necessary forecast recommendations. So, the plan is to involve, talk about some recommendations regards spending, and the objectives mainly are to optimize resource allocation efficiently. We are trying to efficiently allocate financial and business resources within a planning cycle to maximize return on investment and to enhance financial monitoring. So hopefully implementing this robot monitoring process will help us to track financial performance and resource utilization with timely adjustments. Basically, I want to discuss about the business system requirements. So I would want to start with the by talking about implementing advanced financial reporting software. The benefit would be that it would enhance the accuracy and timelines of our financial reports, and it will aid in better decision making with compliance with the Australian financial standard. I'm looking at it costing around 15,000 Australian dollars for the software acquisition and implementation. Looking at it, the risk is that there is a potential integration issue with the already existing system, but we are hoping that it would there will be availability of compatible solutions because of the current IT infrastructure we have. So for this, we are targeting a additional cost of 3,000 AUD uh, for staff to be able to use the new software effectively. We're also looking at upgrading the CRM system to support advanced analytics. This will generally improve our customer insights and target some specific markets, target markets specifically. I estimate this will take us around 20,000 AUD. Looking at the risk, it could disrupt there could be some little disruption during the transitioning phase, but with the feasibility is that with proper um, planning and with coordination with our IT team, we should be able to do this. And we are looking at it costing around 5,000 Australian dollars for this data migration and system customization. So I would be talking about the recommended budget or forecast for this project. So, um, talking about the income and expenses, I'm looking at a sales income of around 500,000 Australian dollar, and currently we have an existing forecast for $480,000. So we are looking at an increase of 20,000 Australian dollars. And for the cost of sales, I'm recommending a total sum of 200,000 Australian dollars. That would be $10,000 increase from the existing $190,000. So we're looking at a profit of around 300,000 uh, as per recommended budget. Current or existing forecast is around 290. So that will be by increase of around 10,000 AUD. So operating expenses are currently recommended at 150,000. Existing was 160,000. So it was decreased by 10,000 AUD. So earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation is around, we're recommending 150,000. The existing budget was 130,000. So we're going to be seeing an increase of 20,000 in regards to that. So recommended net profits, profit would be around 100,000. Existing was around 90,000. So that would be an increase of 10,000. So return of investment is we recommend around 20%, and existing was around 18%. So that's an increase by 2,000 as it is. So cash flow from operating activities is around 80,000, and the existing was 70,000. So that will be an increase by 10,000. So cash flow from investing activities uh, would be around there will be increase by around 5,000. So cash flow from financing activities, recommended budget at this moment is 40,000. The existing budget was 35,000. So that's by an increase of 5,000. Uh, so moving on, some of the contingencies and risks we looked into is talking about operational contingencies. We are developing a backup plan for critical system failures to ensure that minimal disruption not is experienced during the financial operations and reporting. So we also implement regular system backups and establish a reliable IT support. So in terms of financial risk, there could be fluctuations in the market conditions which might affect revenue projections and profitability. So we are going to be using mitigation strategies. Uh, these are like using conservative revenue estimates in the forecast and to maintain a reserve fund to manage cash flows. So unexpected increase in operational costs could be one of the risks, but we're putting all measures to address any potential changes that could come up. So moving on to what we've discussed, and after the discussion, we've agreed that in terms of the operational operating expenses, we are going to reduce operating expenses by 10,000 AUD through cost cutting measures and efficiency improvements. So, how are we going to do this is we're going to lower operating expenses, and it will directly increase net profit margins, enhancing overall financial returns and allowing for reallocation of resources to growth initiatives. Talking about cash flow from operating activities, where we agreed that there could be an increase of cash flow from operating activities by 10,000, and we'll do this by optimizing billing processes and improving collections. So this would improve cash flow from operation enhancements and liquidity. It will enhance liquidity. And it will give more funds. So from cash flows from financing activities would increase by 5,000 by efficient or better debt management and equity financing. So generally, this would enhance cash flow, and it will give financial stability. So, talking about cash flow from investing activities, we allocate 5,000 to the priority investments that have a strong potential return. So, it will be strategically investing in high return projects that would be able to drive revenue and bring up operational improvements.